Imagine that chilly morning when you unexpectedly recalled the comforting embrace of a loved one, or the first time you savored the bittersweet taste of farewell. In that single moment, time seemed to crystallize into a living, breathing portrait of your heart. Today, we embark on an exploration, a journey into the ways we store and feel our emotional memories, and how these vibrant recollections shape our lives. In many ways, our lives are a series of snapshots, yet some snapshots glow brighter than others, illuminated by our deepest feelings. Think of a moment when a simple gesture, a smile, a touch, a whispered word, carved itself so deeply into your mind that even years later you can still feel its warmth or sting its pain. Picture the way your senses would suddenly surge to life. The sight of a familiar place, the echo of a long-forgotten song, or the aroma of a meal cooked with love. In these moments, what you experience transcends mere facts. They are imbued with an emotional energy that infuses every detail with meaning. At the heart of our emotional recollections lies a small, almond-shaped structure in our brain called the amygdala. Think of the amygdala as a master artist, ready to paint our memories with intense, vibrant hues whenever an event stirs up our feelings. During emotionally charged episodes, the amygdala springs into action, working quietly and diligently behind the scenes to enhance the storage of that memory. It does not simply record events, it transforms them into vivid, almost tangible experiences. Picture a painter, palette in hand, mixing colors as diverse as passion, fear, joy, and sorrow. Each brushstroke is amplified by the power of the amygdala. This structure signals the brain that what it has just witnessed or felt is worth preserving. It is as if your brain whispers, "Remember this," and in that instant, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. Now, let's delve a bit deeper. During those high-stake moments, the body releases stress hormones, chemicals like adrenaline and cortisol, that don't simply flood your system, they act as powerful messengers. Picture these hormones as an urgent call to all parts of the brain, rallying resources to ensure that what you are experiencing is encoded in the strongest possible way. These chemicals work in tandem with the amygdala, reinforcing the connections between neurons and stabilizing the emotions tied to the memory. Envision the brain as an intricate network of highways. Normally, memories travel along well-worn routes, but when emotion kicks in, the stress hormones lay down additional lanes, making the road clearer and more direct. This extra detail is why years later, the memory can spark intensely, as if the information has been handed over in full color and clarity. It's a beautiful demonstration of the brain's efficiency, protecting what it deems most valuable by bolstering those circuits with extra resources. Now, you might wonder, why do emotional memories seem so vivid even long after the event has passed? It's because when your brain turns a moment into an emotional landmark, it doesn't let it fade into obscurity. Instead, the memory is etched into your neural architecture with distinctive vibrancy. Imagine a cityscape at night, where only select buildings sparkle with radiant light. These bright spots represent the emotionally charged instances in your life. They remain illuminated long after the rest of the city slips into darkness. Even if the events themselves belong to a different era, the lighting remains, providing guidance and shaping the contours of your experience. This vividness can sometimes be overwhelming, as the memories return with the same intensity of emotions that once filled the room. Yet, there is hope, as a growing understanding of how these processes work paves the way for methods to gently downregulate the intensity of these emotions over time. Imagine standing before a grand, fiery painting. The image captivates you, yet its raw emotion is almost too intense. With time, though, you learn to appreciate the painting from a slight distance, where the brilliance is still there, but no longer burns uncomfortably bright. In the world of memory, awareness acts as that gentle distance. By observing our feelings and the memories they evoke, we start to gain perspective on them. Practicing mindfulness or reflective exercises can help create this emotional space. It's similar to using a dimmer switch on a light. You don't erase the shadow of the past, you adjust its intensity so that it doesn't overwhelm your present. This conscious awareness allows your brain to integrate that memory more harmoniously without stripping away its meaning. Instead, it reassigns the memory a more balanced role in your overall mental landscape. Here, the key is not to banish the memory, but to understand it. No one wishes to erase the past entirely. Rather, the goal is to appreciate these emotional imprints without being consumed by them. Gradually, the memory loses its power to paralyze or inflict pain. while still offering valuable lessons and experiences to shape your character. Now, let's explore one of the most dynamic aspects of our human experience: emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is your ability to recognize, understand, and manage not only your own emotions, but also those of others. It is, in many respects, the art of balancing emotion with reason. In doing so, you find the capacity to reshape the impact that memories have on your day-to-day life. Think of emotional intelligence as a finely tuned instrument. The more you refine it, the more harmoniously you can play the symphony of your life's experiences. With deeper emotional intelligence, you can revisit memories without being overwhelmed, instead extracting wisdom and fostering resilience. Consider a memory of a challenging negotiation where words were harsh and emotions ran high. Without emotional intelligence, that memory might continue to haunt you, coloring future interactions with distrust or anxiety. However, when you harness emotional intelligence, you can assess that memory from a place of calm. You recognize the feelings, understand the underlying triggers, and learn techniques to avoid similar pitfalls in the future. It becomes not just a reminder of pain, but a stepping stone toward personal growth. Emotional intelligence also means acknowledging the dual nature of emotional memories. They are both teachers and relics. They remind you of lessons learned and scars healed. With the proper tools to manage these recollections, the brain transforms from a passive recorder of experiences into an active curator of one's life narrative. Imagine now that you are in a theater where the stage is your mind. The curtains rise on scenes of memory, each colored by emotion, each pulsating with the energy of your lived experience. The amygdala sits in the spotlight, directing the intensity of every scene, as stress hormones pass through like fleeting cameo appearances. But as the show unfolds, the narrative is not one of chaos. It's a well-crafted story, narrated by the steady hand of emotional intelligence. Visualize a vivid montage: a rainy day walk under a canopy of trees, the sudden spark of a childhood memory in a flash of lightning, a whispered secret between friends under a starlit sky. Every moment is a carefully choreographed dance between sensation and recollection. The colors in these scenes are not merely visual. They pulse and throb with the intensity of emotion. In your mind's eye, you see the scenes as if they were painted with a palette that includes both the darkness of night and the brilliance of sunrise. This cinematic journey is both personal and universal. For every individual, the brain's method of encoding emotional experiences is a testament to both vulnerability and strength. The emotional imprints may sometimes hurt, but they also remind you of your capacity to feel deeply and live fully. With each recollection, whether joyous or sorrowful, you gain insights into who you truly are. While the beauty of our emotional memories is poetic, the science behind them is just as fascinating. In plain language, think of the amygdala as having a memory highlighter function in a digital notebook. When you encounter situations laden with emotion, the amygdala underlines those moments, ensuring that they remain prominent among the everyday notes of your life. Alongside this function, stress hormones act like the ink that fixes these notes permanently on the page, making them resistant to fading over time. This intricate dance is a reminder that our brains have evolved to protect us. Long ago, recognizing and remembering emotional signals was essential for survival, to avoid danger, to bond with others, and to seek out comfort during times of distress. Even today, while we no longer face the same immediate threats, our brains still celebrate emotion as a marker of significance. Every smile, every tear, every heart-stopping moment is recorded with an intensity that defies the passage of time. What this means on a practical level is that your everyday experiences are not just fleeting events, they are lasting imprints on the very structure of your mind. And because these imprints influence your decisions, your interactions, and even your dreams, understanding them becomes a journey towards self-awareness and healing. In your quest to harness the power of memory, nurturing an awareness of your emotions is paramount. Just as a skilled gardener knows when to prune and when to water, you too can learn to care for your emotional landscape. Imagine your memories as a treasured garden. Some plants grow tall and wild, their blossoms vivid and unforgettable. Others lie dormant in the shade, not forgotten but gently tucked away. Your role is to cultivate this garden with care, nurturing the blooms that bring beauty to your life, while gently taming the wild overgrowth of raw emotion. Techniques such as journaling, meditation, and even creative expression can serve as tools to help you achieve this balance. By writing down your memories, you give yourself the opportunity to examine them from a slight distance. Meditation allows you to observe your feelings without judgment. And creative outlets, whether in art, music, or storytelling, transform your emotional experiences into something that is both personal and universal, bridging the gap between the past and the present. This mindful approach does not mean suppressing emotions. Rather, it is about honoring them without letting them dominate your every thought. It is the gentle art of recalibrating the scales of memory, preserving the lessons and the beauty of the past, while ensuring that the memories do not overwhelm the vibrancy of today. Emotional intelligence is the key that unlocks this balance. Consider it as a transformative force that empowers you to reframe your memories and view your past with compassion and understanding. With enhanced emotional intelligence, you can revisit old wounds and recalibrate their impact on your current life. Instead of being shackled by regret or sorrow, you learn to assimilate those experiences as vital chapters of your personal narrative. A practical example might be recalling a moment of rejection or failure. In the immediate aftermath, the memory might sting sharply, a burst of cold emotion. But with practice in emotional intelligence, you can step back and view that episode as an opportunity for growth. The memory, rather than dictating your future, becomes a tool for reflection. It offers clues about your strengths, vulnerabilities, and the resilience you might not have recognized at the time. Here, the vividness of the memory is not a chain but a stepping stone. Imagine your mind as a vast gallery where each memory is an exhibit. You are not a passive visitor, you become the curator, deciding how best to display these works of art. With every recollection, you gain the power to decide whether the memory is a masterpiece admired for its beauty and complexity, or a relic that no longer carries the same emotional burden. This dynamic interplay between memory and emotion is at the heart of what makes us human. Envision a serene sunset over a rolling landscape, a moment when light and dark converge in perfect harmony. In that tranquil scene, the colors blend seamlessly, much like the interplay between memory and emotion in your own mind. Every flash of joy, every pang of sorrow, has contributed to the canvas of your life. The amygdala's work in enhancing those moments has allowed you to experience them with a richness that remains, no matter how many days or years pass by. As you journey through life, remember that emotional memories are not accidents of your brain. They are intentional, resilient imprints that tell your story. They whisper of past experiences, of lessons learned, of love given and received. And when you combine that understanding with the conscious practices of mindfulness and reflection, you open the door to a life where emotion and reason coexist beautifully. In this journey, emotional intelligence is your trusted guide, helping you to navigate the intricate pathways of memory. It shows you that every vivid recollection, every piercing flash of an old feeling, is part of the rich tapestry of who you are. By embracing both the science and the art that underpins your memories, you learn to accept your past in all its complexity, and in doing so, you empower yourself to shape a future that honors both the heart and the mind. In the delicate interplay between neurons and emotions, in those moments when the amygdala fires its vibrant signal, lies a story uniquely yours. It's a story of resilience, of fleeting moments preserved in luminous detail, and of the gentle, transformative power of understanding. Embrace your memories, not as burdens, but as radiant mosaics of your life's journey. With every recollection, you carry a spark of what makes you human, a spark that glows long after the moment has passed. Reflect on the interplay of your experiences, the everyday magic of a warming smile, the quiet whisper of the past that still echoes in your heart, and realize that every detail, every emotion, is preserved in the masterpiece of your mind. Remember, each memory is not a relic of a time gone by, but a vibrant testament to the exhilaration of living. Let this journey remind you of the extraordinary power hidden within your very brain. With understanding and care, you can foster a beautiful balance between the past and the present. Embrace each memory, honor every emotion, and watch as the vibrant hues of life continue to paint your unique story, reaffirming that every heartbeat, every flicker of feeling, is both a lesson and a celebration. Thank you for joining this exploration into the heart of human memory. Carry this wisdom with you as a beacon for your future, and let the warmth of your recollections guide you towards a deeper understanding of your inner landscape. Every emotion is an invitation to remember, to learn, and ultimately to thrive. Let this journey remind you of the extraordinary power hidden within your very brain. With understanding and care, you can foster a beautiful balance between the past and the present. Embrace each memory, honor every emotion, and watch as the vibrant hues of life continue to paint your unique story, reaffirming that every heartbeat, every flicker of feeling is both a lesson and a celebration.